Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. America. Welcome to the Godfather Minute. It's the podcast where we go through the entire movie one minute at a time. I'm your host, Alex Robinson.
And I'm your co-host, Andy Robinson.
And together we're talking about minute 175.
Alex, repeat after me.
Yes.
Minuto
numero
175.
175.
Cinque.
I always do that one.
Ah, you got it.
All right. By the way, if anyone listening to this has a story about their mastery of Italian just based on, like, were you in some situation in which our Italian numbers helped you, let us know. Be good to know if we were performing a public service.
You mean if our Italian lessons got someone out of a jam sometime?
Totally, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, I can't even imagine a scenario in which that would happen. But you never know.
To me, it just happened on Monday.
On Monday or Tuesday?
No, not yet. All right. We're talking about minute 175 of The Godfather. We're in the credits now, everybody.
Dun, 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 dun. The credits.
So before we start, when we were in the green room preparing, you seemed to express some lack of enthusiasm for the credits.
Well, this is the first movie I'm closing out, as you know, Alex.
Yeah.
This is old hat to you, as they say.
Totally,
So,
yeah.
I mean, you've been doing credits for years.
Oh, Mustache Pete.
Yeah, so I don't know. The more I thought about it, it's like there's no action. There's just scrolling words. What do they mean? Key grip. What are we going to talk about? The key grip, the poly grip? So I'm all for it. I could take it or leave it, but I don't know. I kind of feel like do people really want to listen to us yammer on about words on a screen?
Well, we'll see. If they don't, then they've probably stopped already.
Yeah. I guess they could just shut it off, right?
So we're just going to read the entire credits for those of you who stuck it out.
Yeah.
Well, minutes 175, the credits start with Al Lettieri as Solozzo, and it ends a minute later with executive assistant Robert Mendelsohn. Now, the film is lit after the main actors. It says an Al Ruddy production.
Yeah. What do you make of that?
You know who Al? What do I make of it? It's baffled.
Alex, I'm trying to milk as much as we can out of that. That's fascinating. Al Ruddy, fascinating.
Here is a great tip from someone who's done a lot of credits in these movies by minutes things, which is to talk slower during the credits so it drags it out longer. Not bad.
Oh, do you think Luca Brasi's original vocal was, yeah, primo scotch, not bad?
I think if you play it at 45 instead of 33, he sounds just like who was a high pitched actor voice? You know what I mean? High pitched Eric.
Oh, high pitched Eric. What I'm suggesting is maybe his
whoa, slow it down.
Maybe that actor's real voice was high pitched, and Coppola said, no, this is not going to work. And so they had him do his lines, but they went and slowed them down and then superimposed those slow vocal.
Yeah. I thought they sent him out for vocal lessons.
Vocal lessons? Pre-war scotch tasting lessons?
Al Ruddy. Grandpa Al Ruddy.
Grandpa Al Ruddy.
I was calling him that. He probably is a grandpa.
Grandpa Al.
Yeah.
I see. You fill the credits with Munsters references and anything that comes to mind, right? All right, keep going.
Oh, Lily. He was a big shot producer. He produced a bunch of different movies, including the Academy Award-winning film $1 Million Baby. Did you ever see it?
Yeah, with Clint Eastwood?
Yeah, the boxing drama.
That's many, many decades apart.
Yeah. I was surprised that he is still alive and kicking.
Wow.
$1 Million Baby.
Wait, is he kicking or punching.
Well, he went to move to a mixed martial arts type setup, so
okay.
it's a little bit of everything.
Al MMA Ruddy.
Bloody Al Ruddy, they call him.
Bloody the bloody Ruddy.
That's his garbage pail kid.
Perfect. Bloody Ruddy.
Al Bloody, and he's in a toilet full of blood.
Oh, and poop.
Al Bloody, $1 Million Baby, Cannonball Runs 1 and 2.
Whoa.
Which, if you'll recall, Cannonball Run 2, Abe Vigoda Fish himself was in it.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he was just like, I got the connection.
Yeah.
I knew who we need in this movie, the Fish Man himself.
Yeah. You know what? I'll throw the fish a bone for old time's sake. Of course, he's speaking like Tessio, and
And weirdly, he looks kind of like Tessio. I'm not even joking. If you look up his picture on IMDb, he looks like Tessio.
How do you know they're not the same guy?
Whoa. Mm-hmm. Tessie, whoa.
Tessie, whoa, all covered in poop.
Oh. And Al Ruddy also is the creator of Walker, Texas Ranger.
Whoa.
Played by Chuck Charles Norris himself.
I remember when that was on. Was that considered a successful show? Or was it renewed for several seasons?
I think it was on for several seasons on syndication. You know, it was one of those like Xeno Warrior Princess or I guess Star Trek was like that too for a long time. I've never seen an episode of it.
Okay.
Not a fan of what's that guy's name again?
Chuck Norris?
Chuck Norris. Sorry, Chuck Norris.
I've seen him in a few things, and I think Steven Seagal is better.
Al Ruddy also produced Megaforce, which I believe had Chuck Norris in it.
Megaforce?
Yeah.
Huh, I never saw that one.
I could be wrong. Quote from Al Ruddy. "Show me a relaxed producer, and I'll show you a failure."
Oh, man.
So that's the Al Ruddy story.
Is that because production makes producers crazy? Or because you just got to get crazy? You have to be crazy to be successful, to take care of all
You can't be relaxed. You have to be on top of it. That sounds almost like a Don saying, Show me a relaxed Godfather, and I'll show you a failure."
Tatalia, he relaxed. Barzini, he relaxed. Look at Brazzi. Oh, he relaxed too.
Yeah, they have it's like during the court hearing when they have all the picture showing the whole organization behind it says like relaxed.
Yeah, like stamped across them.
Yeah.
I think towards the end when Michael is confronting Carlo and trying to get him to confess, and he starts naming the crime bosses who have been killed.
Yeah,
he's like Cuneo, relaxed. Barzini, relaxed. Mo Green, relaxed.
Poor choice of words.
Get him a drink, Tom.
Hey, speaking of Cuneo, if there's the main actors where it says starring these people. Produced by Bloody Al Ruddy, and then it says, and featuring, and then it's a list of other actors who are in the movie.
Okay.
And Cuneo gets higher billing than Johnny Fontaine and Al Neary.
Whoa.
What the heck is going on? What kind of agent did Cuneo have?
He must have been old school, and maybe he was in other movies.
Do you think he was...
He brought some notoriety to the role.
Well,
he's in it for just 2 scenes.
Yeah, does he even speak in it?
I don't think so.
He's the one who gets shot in the elevator?
No, that's
the revolving door.
In the revolving door.
Revolving door, yeah. So I guess he
goes, he does have a speech. Yeah, he does. He goes, oh, there. But he has another line in the meeting of the 5 families.
What does he say?
He goes, His agent said, hey, if you want Cuneo, and they call him Cuneo, if you want Cuneo.
Well, here's a bit of weird trivia. The actor's name is Rudy Bond, who played Cuneo.
Okay.
Rudy Bond also appeared in On the Waterfront with our old friend Marlon Brando.
Oh, wow.
And he was also in The Godfather with Marlon Brando, and he was in the movie Nightfall with Jocelyn Brando, Marlon Brando's sister.
Whoa!
Maybe that's a movie we should cover for our during our hiatus.
That's what's it called?
Nightfall.
Nightfall.
I've never heard of Jocelyn Brando.
Wow.
I'd be so curious to see how much he looks and resembles Marlon Brando.
His sister, you said, right?
Yeah. Sister.
Wow, that's he thinks she's I could have been a contender. Her voice is even higher, more stretched. Yeah, nightfall's coming. We gotta find some shelter.
Do you spend time with your family? Like Gene Stapleton, like Edith Bunker.
Do you spend time with your family, Archie?
Oh, Archie, you can never lose your family. Those were the days. Jocelyn Brando.
Was she in anything else?
I did not have that information handy.
Nightfall. Okay.
You asked. I'll answer.
We'll
I'll answer that during the bonus credit.
So was it never let your enemies see your weaknesses at nightfall, but
unless your sister.
What else you got, Alex?
My final note.
You got to prove to me that it's worth doing credits. Your final note, what?
My final note is just the credits.
You got to slow down. We got to speak more slowly.
The director of photography, Gordon Willis.
Okay.
Very famous, respected cinematographer. Won numerous Academy Awards.
Wait, are you talking about Gordon? Woo! You get it? Like, what are you talking about, Willis?
Oh,
Sorry, that's a little stretch.
I get it. I see.
What are you talking about, Gordon? Sorry, I keep interrupting you. I'm gonna let you talk for the next
let's start
20 minutes. Okay.
Do you know who Al Ruddy is?
Al Bloody Ruddy?
Bloody Al Ruddy.
He's a pretty nervous producer, from what I know.
He's definitely not relaxed. I'll know that.
So Gordon Willis.
Gordon Willis was the cinematographer for 8 Woody Allen movies.
Whoa!
And someone asked me the other day, because I'm sure you've heard the news that so many celebrities these days have been disgraced because of their untoward sexual activities or various things.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to be my turn. Woody Allen.
So somebody on the internet said, if you could have one famous person, if you could have it so they were not disgraced.
Oh, someone who's been disgraced?
Someone who's been disgraced. Who would you pick to be not disgraced?
Oh, it's a sort of... So they still committed their...
No. It turns out that they were completely innocent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good question.
Anyway, mine was Woody Allen. That's why I thought of it.
Yeah, Woody Allen.
Because
was it? And I didn't follow all of it. Was it substantiated that he was having an affair with his current wife before she was of age?
Well, that part is widely confirmed, but there are still accusations by Mia Farrow's other children that Woody Allen's interest in them was a little bit more than fatherly. So.
Having you explain all that it gets you having second thoughts, right?
No, I'm saying it's tragic.
Oh, you wish he had not done those.
Yeah,
things.
I wish there was proof that, because I used to really love Woody Allen movies.
Yeah. Do you not like him now that all this has come out?
Well, I'm generally pretty good at separating the artist from the work. Like I can watch James Woods, who's a creep in real life. I can watch him in movies and think he's good. So I try not to let that people's offstage things bother me. But I just think Woody Allen's movies these days are just the new ones are just terrible or just uninteresting. But classic Gordon Willis era Woody Allen. You're good. Love and Death.
It's so good. It was on the other day. We watched a bit of it. It's fantastic.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Why is
also starring Kay Adams too?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So before I answer that question, it seems like you're answering that question. Don't take this the wrong way, in a very selfish way,
right?
Because you just want to have the conscience to be able to watch his stuff and without guilt. Whereas if you look at the celebrity who's done the most harm to the totality of harm on other people, you should really pick. So I should pick Harvey Weinstein or Michael Jackson.
Well, but if you're going to go by that, then why'd you just pick Hitler? Like,
I thought we were just doing like Hollywood celebrities.
How about this? It doesn't mean that
you got to go to Hitler. Right now we're in a Woody Allen movie. This is actually a great scene for Woody Allen. Like, what?
Yeah.
You pick Woody Allen?
Adolf Hitler
didn't do good things. Go to Hitler. Go right to the top.
For the sake of the discussion, it's not about it's not about the victims.
Okay.
It's about So pretend that's not part of the the factor. Pretend they're all long dead and everyone's long dead. And
Okay. Yeah, Woody Allen. I think Kevin Spacey's a great actor. That was kind of too bad. I love House of Cards. He's just a great actor.
Yeah. Have you seen those Kevin Spacey? Did I ask you about this already?
I don't remember, but you showed me one of those ads when he was in character.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't an ad. It was just him doing it for his own.
Just an ad for his own PR. His own
it
image.
wasn't.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, so
great.
He made his own videos of himself in character talking about the accusations against him / the character and so on. So gotta admire the commitment.
Well, to answer your question, I think I do a pretty good job separating the artist
from
keep
them
the
separated.
person. You gotta keep. And so no one really stands out that strongly to me if we're using just the criterion that I can watch them and not.
What about Ted Nugent?
I don't like his music. I think he's terrible.
Louis C.K. was one I also said.
I never really got into Louis C.K., but I never watched or heard a lot of Louis C.K. Ted Nugent, I'm just not a fan of that whole style. And it's even a bigger turnoff that he's a jerk.
Let's see.
Yeah, who else are we talking about? So many people have fallen from grace, right?
Yeah.
Al Franken.
Al Franken, that's a good
one. Donald Trump.
He fell up to grace.
Yeah. Who else do we have? Gosh.
It's 2 minutes. So listeners, who do you want to see?
Oh gosh. I wouldn't post that. That's going to
Luckily no one from The Godfather, as far as I know, has been accused of anything horrible.
Yeah, George Bush Sr., right before he died, he was grabbing butts.
Well, that almost doesn't count. He was delirious.
Yeah.
So I guess there's a lot of people also like John Cleese and stuff who.
John Cleese went down?
He wasn't he wasn't disgraced, but he's dead. There's also a second category of disgrace, which is people saying things that are currently not. Like John Cleese is talking about how political correctness is killing comedy and kids today are too sensitive and that kind of a thing. And
so he's just being criticized, not for any specific actions.
Not for
just his opinions.
We're at the point now where opinions are enough to get you. You can get
Yeah.
Although I think John Cleese, it's not like he can still get at work and everything, so it's not like he's really J.K. Rowling is a great example. I don't know if you've heard any of that brouhaha.
Yeah, I followed all that.
So
yeah.
So you have anything else for this particular minute?
Let's see. Let me check my notes.
What was I going to look up? What was I going to ask and answer?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, come on. Oh, well.
Was it something about Woody Allen?
Oh, Jocelyn Brando.
Jocelyn Brando, yes.
Right.
Was she in anything else?
Yeah, what did she look like?
Yeah. That's all I have.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's rate this minute.
Let's rate it. Well, wait, give me some background. How are credits rated?
This is the only show I've been on where we rate each minute separately.
Oh, okay.
So we're uncharted territory here.
Oh gosh, how do we even rate credits, Alex?
What does your heart tell you?
We're just gonna go for it.
Yeah, just go for it.
Okay. Are we rating the film's minute or are we rating our performance today?
I assumed that every time we've been rating our performance, so let's keep going with that.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa!
The fact that we can pull that much out to fill up that much content, come on.
Wait a minute. So you are rating our performance?
That's what I just said. We were rating our performance.
We never do that before.
You brought it up, so I figured it was a question.
Sorry, I'm gonna revote.
Okay,
you ready?
So now we are rating the content of the minute.
No, you flipped it again.
You tell me what you want to rate.
Let's rate our performance. You
you
know what? I'll rate your performance. You rate mine.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's really one of the classic minutes of the.
You did great. I appreciate the research you did, and
you know what I like? I like how you kept your mouth shut and didn't interrupt me every 2 minutes.
I like how you pardoned Woody Allen.
I did.
For all his crimes and misdemeanors. Whoa. You're a big fan of his in Love and Death.
Annie Hall.
No, but seriously.
Woody Allen.
To pardon him, you must be bananas. Woody Allen. That's funny that we happen to talk a bit about Woody Allen, considering we've talked about him a lot the past 2 minutes.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of Woody Allen impressions.
Yeah, it's a lot of...
I appreciate you pardon me, as long as you don't give me a garbage pail kid name.
Let's recast the entire Godfather movie, every role played by Woody Allen.
Oh, great. Sounds great. So just read all the dialogue in his voice?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, that's fun. Let's start in the bonus content.
Okay.
We could do maybe the first scene or something.
Do you have a script handy?
Heck yeah, I do.
Okay, great.
I got the whole script tattooed on my back.
All right, so for the bonus content, we are going to start the beginning of the story and see how far we get in recasting the whole thing as Woody Allen.
Another idea is we can pick scenes.
Yeah.
And you and I can read them, but in opposite characters.
Like, I read your lines and you read my lines?
No, like if I'm reading Michael's parts, I'm reading it in Sonny's voice. And you're reading Sonny's parts in Michael's voice.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, Sonny's hard to do as a... can we have it be Tom and Mike at least?
Or Tom and Sonny. I think Sonny's a little easier.
Or Tom and Flop. Or
it's perfect.
Or Mikey and Flop would be a good.
Flop. You want to pull out all the
you could have been Senator Corleone, Governor Corleone.
There wasn't enough time, Michael.
Who's that?
That was Flop.
Oh, the clown.
The clown. I like they send Flop into the restaurant to shoot McCluskey and Sollozzo.
Yeah.
And he ends up shooting them with his water pistol.
Oh, or like the seltzer bottle.
Yeah. How's the view now? Oh, and that's why McCluskey starts choking, because the seltzer's shooting in his mouth.
Oh, because he's laughing so hard at the Flop's antics.
And Sollozzo...
I've seen 1,000 young clowns.
And he smacks Sollozzo over the head with one of those fake billy clubs, those really fat ones.
All right, until next time, an Al Ruddy production.